You're probably familiar with the Edward Deming quote that poor systems will trump good people every single time. Typically, I focus on helping leaders to develop the skills necessary to build those relationships with their people so that the people will have a desire to go above and beyond for them. But something else that's critical for a leader is to zero in on systems. Does your right hand know what the left hand is doing? Are your budgets clear? Do we know who pays for what? Are your customers getting the kind of timely service that they not only expect, but that they deserve as customers of your organization? Take a look at the systems. Let me give you an example of just exactly how poor systems can create an issue. Several years ago, we were called into an organization because they were losing customers right and left. The outside salespeople were very upset because they themselves were losing their customers because the people internally were not following up and following through in a way that would help those external salespeople do their job. But internally, the inside people were so busy fighting fires that they didn't have time to return calls, to attend to letters, to look at issues and challenges. And sometimes there was no response at all. So we were called in and we were asked to do customer service training. But you know, when somebody asks for customer service training, I'm always a little suspect that maybe there's something else going on there. So we asked if we could do focus groups and speak to a lot of the key individuals. And of course, they gave us the opportunity. And what they discovered was that it wasn't so much about having poor people. They had a lot of great people, but what they had very poor systems and processes in place. And there were bottlenecks here, there, everywhere. People didn't in one department know what the other people in the department next to them for whom they were responsible were even doing, let alone communicating anyway effectively. So we went in, we worked with the internal people. Things got completely turned around. We also did the customer service and leadership development because they did need some of that. But oh my goodness, what a difference it made. Not only were the external salespeople getting positive responses from their customers who were saying, I don't know what you guys are doing, but man, something is different and we like it. We're not only getting responded to, but we're getting responded to in a timely manner. And whoa, you're able to solve our problems like that. They built a reputation on having good systems, good people, good service until they sold the organization. Some years later, they sold the organization. And unfortunately, the company they sold to did not subscribe to the same gold standard as the company that was sold. And once again, internal people were leaving the organization. Salespeople had it. I say they were leaving the organization faster than a spider can snatch its prey on a big old web. It's because of the systems. They have no systems in place, systems that make sure that the cost of chaos isn't killing the company, isn't destroying the clientele, and isn't causing such frustration amongst the salespeople that they are leaving the organization. So as a leader in your organization, have you taken the time lately to stop, to look, to listen to your people, to talk to people in other departments, to find out where are the bottlenecks? Where are the blind spots? What are some things that we're doing that we should stop doing? What are some things that we should start doing? And what are those things that we need to continue doing? We want to make sure that we have the best systems possible. This is a time of great change, great vulnerability, volatility, a time of great uncertainty and chaos. We don't want the chaos within the organization. So ask yourself as the leader, because it is something you're responsible for, where do we need to make for more effective systems so that our people are happy and that our customers are being served in the way they need to be served?